Hi guys, my name's Dana, as you all know, and I think it's about time I should talk about my diabetes. It's nothing I've really denied, 10 years now, so it flows and it comes and it goes, and you guys have seen me on my good days, you've seen me on my bad days, but lately there's been, well, over time, should I say, there's been a lot of people who think that I'm playing the diabetes card, as a lot of people seem to call it. Faking hypos or deliberately getting my blood sugars high to have the high glucose effect, as you've probably seen if you've seen me a lot around. That's definitely not the case, and I feel like this is getting out of hand, and I want to kind of present it in a way it feels good for me to say, but I don't want to single people out, because there's loads of people who are saying it, and I get like people doing it for jokes, and that's fine. As long as I don't go too far, I'm just cool with it. I just roll with it now. That's life, and at the end of the day, if you can't take a joke, you're gonna struggle. But I want to talk about the things you guys don't know. So when I have a hypo, you'll see me zoned out, and sometimes I'll be sat there like swaying a little bit and just focused on one thing. Other times I'll be slurring my words or doing all of them. Cold sweats are the worst things ever. They happen a lot with night hypos. And none of it's pleasant. That's what I want to get across to you, because if I was doing this deliberately, there'd be a reason behind it, but there honestly isn't, and I don't know how to express that enough, so I think this video message is going to show it more than God knows how many pages worth of writing. High blood sugars as well. You've seen what it's like. I look sometimes like I'm drunk. That's how it is. High blood sugars can make you go out of control sometimes, but I don't really care about that. What I do care about is how I feel. Once my sugars come down, and if I've lost a bit of memory on it, and you guys tell me what I've done, I feel like an absolute idiot, because that's not me. That's the diabetes me. That's diabetic Dana. That's the one that stays to the side and we don't want, but we can't get rid of. Trust me, the real me is, well, it's this. A lot of you will be like, oh yeah, Jesus Christ, look at that, but I don't really care, because over the years I've struggled to deal with it, and at the end of the day I've now found out that I'm a confident person, and through diabetes itself I've grown up more than I should have, and I'm fine with that. It's good. So there are positives to it. But anyway, back to the high blood sugars. So headaches, dizziness, absolutely exhausted after I've used all that energy up. It's not pleasant. It can sometimes feel close to death. I'm not gonna lie. And then there's the emotional side. Oh my god, the emotions when my blood sugars are high. I'm just a dribbling wreck, whatever you want to call it. I'll be happy one minute, sad the next. An absolute mess one minute, easily angered at something. But I'm okay with that, because that's me. And I don't want you guys to feel that I'm doing it for attention, or because I'm bored, or because it's like getting drunk. Because no, it's not like getting drunk. Yes, the side effects can be a bit drunken, but oh my god, when it finishes, like after the insulin starts to kick in, it's not pleasant, and it's not something that I'd wish on anyone, to be honest. It just isn't. That's how it is. People are like, oh, you're lucky, look at the bright side, you haven't got cancer, you haven't got this, you haven't got that. Yeah, in that sense, yes. But in another sense, I'm not normal as well. And that's something I've had to deal with all throughout school, all the times that I've had it. So 10 years of bullying, and I'm fine with it because it's made me who I am, and I'm proud of who I am. I've got an amazing group of friends now, and I enjoy turning up to college. School, I used to dread it. I had about 5 friends who were there for me, and even then there were some things I felt that I couldn't talk to them about. But now I'm at college and I've got everyone. It's great. But still, people from school feel the need to decide that I'm in the wrong, if you want to put it that way, for being diabetic, or for using my diabetes as a weapon, as someone's told me, as an excuse or whatever. It's not the case, and it's not like that. It's just not. I can't stress that enough. There's so many websites that you guys can research or just look at. I mean, there's not much written on them, no, because we want to get the point across to you, not to bore you to death with all the science and everything. Like, I know this video is going to be on for ages, and I respect that you've watched it through this far, to be honest. Almost at 7 minutes now, so Jesus, that's a bit lengthy, but I don't really care. Just remember, it's not just in cases like this, it's any cases, to be honest. Think before you say, because you don't know what you're doing to a person inside. I have good days with my diabetes where it's perfect and it's absolutely amazing, and that's the usual case. But other times I can have bad weeks, and they're I call them the why me weeks, because it's kind of like somewhat a form of depression, but it's not that strong in a sense, so don't get worried about that. But it's just, I'll sit there and I'll think, I've got no one to talk to. I've got no one to understand me anymore, because there's no one diabetic at college. There's no one I can just sit there with and just talk to. And I know it's not true. You'd all want me to talk to you, I'm sure, bore you to death or whatever, but we're all there for each other at college, and it's really nice. But if I look like I'm having a bad week, don't go up to me and say, oh, is it your sugars? Oh, you're on a high? Oh, your sugar's low. They might be. Just ask me what I did at the weekend. Just because I'm diabetic doesn't mean that that's it. Diabetic Dana is one part of me. There's Climber Dana, there's Adventurer Dana, there's Friend Dana, there's Angry Dana, there's Bitch Dana, it's just like you. I just have an additional add-on. You'll know where this tree. So it's just an additional branch at the end of the day. There's all those personalities about me, and all those traits and characteristics. Diabetes is just one of them. It's not the whole trunk of the tree. It's just a branch, and with time, it'll bloom. And I think it's starting to, so don't go judging, honestly. Because if I did things deliberately, let's just say I would have passed out by now, because it hasn't happened yet. It's been close 1 or 2 times, yeah, but not once have I needed that emergency pen. So I'm proud of that, and I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of the diabetes at the end of the day. But can you be proud of what you say to me, to others about it? Because you don't see what goes on behind closed doors, and you don't see how it can affect me sometimes, and how upset or happy or angry I can get about it. I hide it because I've got practice with it. Just think.